Hotep, Great Risings family. I don't really know what I want to title this video. It's probably just going to be me just kind of venting. I was wondering sometimes just through, experiences, and you just start questioning things. You just start questioning things about yourself, about, the race and the culture that you're a part of. You start questioning, your surroundings, your environment. You start questioning other races, all kinds of stuff. And certain things I was wondering, us as black people, is that why are we so combative with each other? Where does that stem from? It's like yesterday. Great Rising Africa Black. When I was thinking about the video I did yesterday, and I was thinking about when I was talking about that, about the whole coons and black crackers, and I'm coming from black overseers and black slavers, back in the day, so I was thinking about the way that we're so combative, as black people, even as conscious people, but it's just black people in general, because if we think about our past, we were so unified, you know what I mean, and we had that, lock on lock, and now we find any reason to combat each other. We find any reason to go against each other. We find any reason to attack each other, or discredit or break up, or break up friendships, or, just any reason, you know what I mean? And I don't know why they discredit each other, but we don't do that with the person who, we all have in common. The person who, gives us what we deal with daily. So we don't deal with that then. But we so quick to do each other, and I don't understand, what's the reasoning for it. I think about peace, Layla May. I think about, it's like, you can say anything. You can say anything and people will go against you. They'll say something, okay, well, no, this is why, and you're like, but, you start wondering, or questioning. Well, what's the reasoning for it? What's the reason for saying, no, let's do it this way? You know what I mean? You start looking for the justification behind it. And then if you don't really, if you can't really think of one of your own, you start thinking, okay, well, what will be the reason for, to go against it? What's the reason for speaking out against it? It's like, all right, if I could say something like, hey, people can talk and say, let's not celebrate 4th of July. Let's not celebrate Independence Day. Why we say that? Because it's not our holiday. You know what I mean? We were under slavery under it. We were enslaved under it. We were oppressed under it. We were beat. We were lynched. We were terrorized. You know what I mean? We're still dealing with that daily, but nothing compared to obvious slavery. So this is why we don't want to celebrate independence. It's not our independence. We have our independence Juneteenth. And then you see your people come out and they'll say, hey, y'all, don't tell them why we shouldn't, celebrate Independence Day, because there's many reasons, that we people can use it for. Not saying that we should celebrate it, but saying that, it's a way that we can connect with our family. No. Juneteenth is the way that we can connect with our family. Why would we choose to do that on the oppressor's holiday? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? This is, we trying to get away from that. We're supposed to be conscious here. We're trying to wake up our people out the brainwash. That's what it's about. It's about waking them up. It's about getting them out of that. Get them away from that. From what they used to. You know what I mean? We're going to deal with that. We're going to deal with, the truth is going to be harsh. The truth about our history is going to be harsh. But we got to be willing to swallow that pill. You know what I mean? We were willing to do it, so we got to be willing to teach the youth and the youngin. This is why we're supposed to get them away from what they've been, brainwashed under, and get them to know the truth about who we are, connecting with our roots, connecting with our culture, connecting with our heritage here. That's what Juneteenth is about, is our history. If they can connect with theirs and celebrate theirs, then why can't we do ours? Why would we in turn find some way or justification to celebrate ours? Our independence, Juneteenth, is the way that we can connect with each other and connect with our roots, our culture. There's no greater thing. So, you can't, and people kind of realize that. It's like, what you gonna say? I try to do a well-organized lie is greater than a disorganized truth, or something like that. Oh God, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but you get the gist, and I feel that, and the truth is going to be, this on this, and it's not going to go down, whatever. But I just feel like that's something that should be automatic. That's just something that's automatic. That's something that we should be automatically doing. We should be automatically trying to embrace. This is what's got to come natural to us, come as a second nature to us. And this is what we got to be about in regards to our people. So we can't find reasonings or going to try to, just, I don't know the reasoning. I'm trying to think and think of the justification as to why, we as a people would try to find some sort of justification as to why we celebrate 4th of July. And obviously, no. So, when I can't think of any justification, I'm just like, is it just to be combative? Why are we as black people, always so quick to do that, and to do that to each other? I'm not understanding, to find a way, to go against, your own or one of your own. Why are we always so quick to be in some sort of competition, or we want to be combative, and there's no reason to do that. You know what I mean? Especially if we speak on brotherhood and sisterhood, and we speak on unity. I don't understand how we can speak on one thing but then say something complete, or keep doing something completely, opposite of what we keep claiming that we want. Don't we got to start practicing what we preach? I'm not understanding that. And I hear a lot of people saying a lot of different things, and it sounds all well and good. And they get on YouTube and they get on their channel and they teach, and they say they're about the information and knowledge, and they here for their people, and they want to nation build, and they want to pursue everything and put boots on the ground, and even pursue, living off grid. Like everybody, we all want to do the same similar things, and we speak on that, and we speak on how we want to uplift and enlighten our people, and we want to do better for ourselves and work on ourselves and do better for our people. And something I was watching earlier from Huey Kai Umre, Nuwapian Huey Kai on YouTube, where he was talking about your uncontrollable emotions. And I feel like that in regards to a lot of our people, that our emotions are uncontrollable sometimes, and we react uncontrollably. And he was saying that was a example of not loving yourself. And I could probably see that, and that's why I said, I think that, that's what I thought we were doing. We were working on ourselves and working on ourselves and correcting ourselves, and consistently, working on our reactions and our things that when we react suddenly, or we react strictly out of emotional bag, or we take our frustrations or whatever we dealing out on our closest ones, or out on people that don't deserve it. So, and this is where I think that we have a lot of toxicity in our community. And I think this would cause the divide and keeps the division, because it's about people, like I said, it's about working on yourself, correcting yourself, working on uncontrollable emotions, working on not reacting, emotionally or erratically, and working out on doing that, and making decisions irrationally. So, I thought that's what it's about, in order to heal, ourselves, and heal, our community. Even when I think about, the distrust that we have, and the mistrust, that we have in our community. And I think we have a lot of that, in our community. And I start thinking about, what can be done, in order to repair that. Because it's like I think this is why we always so quick to combat each other, because it's like we use it, or we see it as a second nature in regards to attacking each other and attacking our own. and having this divide and seeing each other. It's quick. It's a quick response for us, in regards to always, being competitive, towards our own, or wanting to combat our own, or always wanting to attack our own, versus us doing that in regards to the people who see us as competition and the ones who actually, have the power, to oppress us. So, my thing is that I would think that should be something natural, but that's not natural to us. What's natural to us is to come to the defense of them. What's natural to come to us is to fear them. Is to not being able to, even want to, combat them, on the same level, or even wanting to, do how we do each other. Let's just say that the way we do each other, it's not second nature to us to do our enemy that way, but it is in regards to us. And my thing is that, I thought the main way to try to, heal that or reverse that, is to, heal ourselves, because I think that a lot of us have emotional issues. When I was listening to Huey Kai, and when he was talking about the uncontrollable emotions, and I see a lot of that in regards to our people, in regards to the YouTube kind of version of the conscious community. I see a lot of that there, and you can see by the way that they respond, the way that they, like I said, react irrationally, and always quick to, combat or be competitive or say something against, or, okay, you said this, well, let me find a way to go against that, or let me find a way to speak out against that, or let me find a way to attack you over, or let me find a way to take my frustrations out of you, whatever they could be battling with personally. Because you see a lot of that when people get on YouTube and they go on them rants, and they just pretty much, that's all it is, just live stream after live stream, video after video, banging on people. So if that's all you can do, and that's your livelihood, that's your purpose in life, is to wake up every morning thinking about someone else and figuring out how can you bang on that person, then that says a lot about you. You speaking volumes about yourself and what you're dealing with internally and what you battling with. So that's why it says about correcting yourself, correcting your own behavior, trying to be a better individual, trying to heal yourself within. And that's the only way we're going to heal the community and heal our relationships and heal, the divide, and be able to have this unity and whatnot. That's the only way we're going to get that. But I said myself, y'all going to keep reverting back to, I guess you want to refer to as your lower self. I mean, you're going to be quick to keep reverting back to that. You're never going to get out of it. You're going to keep saying, yeah, I want you, and this is what it's about, y'all, and the brotherhood, sisterhood, and this is what it is, and this is all I'm here for. And I can get on YouTube and say, I'm here for my people, and this is all I want, and all that. But not if your actions is not reflecting that. Not if you quick to just, throw like a wrench in the game. Like y'all quick to cause a rift really quickly in the community, really quickly to just start some drama, start a beef, cause some chaos, some controversy, just quick to stir it up. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. And I see a lot. Oh my God, so many people who speak on something differently. And for me, yes, I'm an emotional being. Definitely. I'm an empath. I can feel the emotion of people. I can sense it. I can sense when, something's wrong. I can sense when somebody's, upset, angry, whatever. It's like I can feel your energy. You know what I mean? I can feel you. So, and in regards to that, I can see, where a lot of people is, it's a shame, because they have what Huey was speaking on. You got to watch the video about the uncontrollable emotions, because he was breaking it down. I mean, I can't say it verbatim right now, but everything that he was saying, I mean, he was really breaking it down, and I agree, and I even agree in regards to myself as well. Like, don't get it twisted. I ain't saying that I ain't guilty of it either. But, this is what I'm talking about in regards to working on yourself and correcting yourself. You know, there's times when people, you know, snap and been banging, and I've you know, wanted to, you know, respond, but I'm like, that's a true testament. It's a true testament in regards to, I'm just like, you know what, no, work and continue, you know, to try to be a better person, because that's the only way you really going to help your people. How you going to help your people and you ain't right and you ain't good? You know what I mean? It's like how you going to win when you ain't right within? And that's how I feel. How we going to win if we ain't right within? So we got to get right within in order to win. And I can't be here, and I can't give all of myself to my people and 100% to my people, and being there for them, and being right for them, and try to school them and teach them. You know what I mean? And I ain't on point. And I mean, and I understand we all not 100%. We all imperfect. We all got stuff that we battle with. We all got stuff that we deal with. We understand that. But one thing that we can't do, we can't take our internal issues out on the next man. And we can't take our internal issues out on somebody that's not worthy of it. So, you know, and that's what it's, I mean, I think that's what it's about. So, I still don't know how I'm titled this video. I thought maybe as I went through it, I would figure out how I want to title this video. But I still can't think of how I want to title this video. But, you know, it was just something that, you know, I was just thinking of when I was just thinking of how about, you know, our people always being in that mindset of wanting to be competitive, of wanting to be combative, of wanting to always, you know, go against the grain, of always wanting to, you know, be in attack mode or banging mode, or always wanting to, you know, attack their people. And I don't understand why. And that's what I was just trying to break down. Okay, well, where does this stem from? Because like I said, if I look in our past, especially in the recent past, like 50 years or so, you know, we had it. So I'm not understanding. You know, we can have it for like Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Black Rock. Like, if we can have it for that, you know, I don't understand what's the issue now. So, and I'm like, you know, I can't always keep blaming it all on, a lot of people always keep saying it's drugs, and I can't keep saying that it's always the drugs, you know, that was placed in our community that got us to go against each other. It can't always be that. So, and that's what I'm just trying to question, and I just don't understand here where it's like I said, it's like natural to us to want to just see ourselves as somebody that's not for us. It's like natural to a lot of us, and I see that. You know, I can see it because they portray it that way, where it's like you see it in their actions, you see it in the way that they reflect. You know what I mean? It's reflected in their actions. You know, to where you can see how it comes off natural to them, or it comes off as a second nature to them. You know, because it's just reaction. It's like a reaction to them, where it's like, okay, this is what this person did. Okay, well, I don't like this person. Damn, you don't have to like the person, but come together under the fact that, you know, we're all plagued with the same, and that's the priority right now. So, and I shouldn't have to keep drilling this in your head. You should already know that. You should already know what the priority, because you face it. So, with that said, if you notice, why do you sit there and, you know, have your, it's like your mission in life is to be against your people. Your mission in life is to do that. Your mission in life is to go against your people. But your mission in life is not to fight back what you're facing and what you're combating with that we have in common here. So, and that's what I want our people mission in life to be, is to combat the enemy. That's it. Let's just deal with that, since that's the, well, I was going to say the weight, but now I'm going to say the anvil. You know what I mean? That, you know, the crushing. So my thing is that, you know, that should be the priority. I mean, you can't stress it enough. That should be the priority. And if it ain't, saying a lot. So, you know, I'm going to end it on that note. So, peace and love, everybody. You know, thanks you guys for tuning in, listening to me. Hopefully, you know, we can work on correcting ourselves, correcting our behavior, correcting within, correcting, you know, what we're dealing with, what we're battling with. You know, our issues, our emotional issues, we can work on. You know, our irrational responses, we can work on. You know, our uncontrollable emotions. You know, take something from Huey Kai here. You know, and we can work on that. so we can work on better in our communities, and we can work on better in our relationships with each other, and our friendships, and we can get the unity and the brotherhood and the sisterhood that we keep speaking on, that we're seeking. So, member family, always put yourself first, keep your heads up, keep them boots on the ground. So, peace and love.